Welcome back to another episode of PoldarkDish. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And today we're going to be dishing about Poldark Season 3,
Episode 6.
But first, a little recap. George and Elizabeth are in bed!
Ah! Wait, they're only eating strawberries.
Phew!
Ross doesn't realize the warm-leggeds are at home when he comes to visit Aunt Aggie.
He has to make an escape before they catch him.
On the way out, he sees the baby for the first time.
Look familiar, Ross?
Like looking in a mirror.
Still scarfing down the strawberries.
Wormy hears something outside his window.
Ribbit.
And now another episode of As the Worm Turns.
Elizabeth?
George.
What is that noise?
Baby Valentine?
No.
Aunt Agatha's farts?
No. Did I ever tell you what Ross used to put down my britches?
Probably not the same thing he put down my britches.
Toads!
Not the same thing.
Hideous, ugly, horrible toads. To this day I'm stricken by a terrible case of toadophobia. There was one slimy little green fellow in particular. I still have nightmares about him.
Hey, are these strawberries for anybody? Hey, Wormy, let's see if you remember this one. Is that a toad in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Tune in next time to As the Worm Turns.
Poor Dr. Eye Candy is suffering badly from PTSD.
Sweet Caroline thinks biscuits and marzipan might help. Heartbroken Drake sees no reason to stay in Cornwall.
Demelza says, "Hey, little bro, love ain't over till the fat lady sings."
Wait, didn't she tell him to give up on Mordrake?
Sister bitch, make up your mind. Wormleggin is ticked off that Morwenna won't say yes to the dress with Witless.
But doesn't she realize what agony he suffers?
He doesn't know what to do with himself. Or does he?
Witless is sucking on some skanky hoe's toes.
This is the closest that hoe is ever gonna get to a pedicure.
The hoses, supposes, her toes are roses, but hoses, supposes, erroneously.
You're so brave to expose all those popsicle toes.
Ain't no amount of money gonna make me take that gig.
Who is that girl's agent?
Hey, Lana, it's your agent. Good news. I got you a pot on Poldark.
Oh my God! Do I have any scenes with Aiden Turner?
Not exactly.
With Dr. Ennis? Sam Khan? Is it a love scene?
Now you're getting warmer. Say, how do your feet look?
My feet?
Yeah, do you have any aversion to having someone suck on your toes?
Aiden Turner?
Not exactly. It's a new cast member.
Josh Whitehouse, Hugh Armitage.
Even better. Ha! Reverend Witless. Huh? Yeah, Reverend Witless.
Are you
Am I
high?
a good agent or what?
You're so fired!
What are you talking about?
Delete my number!
Ah, yeah, ingrate. You actresses are a dime a dozen. Here we go. Nora! Hey, it's your agent! I got good news. Got you a pot on Poldark.
Reverend Toadbreath runs into Ross and Demelza as he's doing the walk of shame.
They wonder what he's doing slinking around Skanky Ho Row.
Where the hell did all these hoes come from?
And what the hell is Ross and Demelza doing there?
Hanging with the hoes.
Wormleggin chastises Harry the Henchman for the Great Toad Invasion.
Ross and Francis loved those toads.
Yeah, love shoving them down Wormleggin's britches.
The toads, however, were not so happy.
Yeah, wasn't fun.
Ross enjoys a hero's welcome in town.
Everybody be high-fiving him and asking him for selfies.
Except Demelza, who brings him right back down to earth.
By reminding him what a felon he was last time he broke someone out of prison.
Thanks, Debbie Downer.
While watching Harry the Henchman drain the swamp of toads.
Morwenna and Master G are surprised by Drake cakes.
Ooh, cue the Romeo and Juliet music.
She feigns annoyance.
He professes his love.
They kiss again. Sweet Caroline puts on her prettiest nightie.
She's ready to go to the love shack with Dr. Eye Candy.
Woo! But his tin roof's rusted and he shuts her down.
Toads and toads and more frogs show up at Trenwith.
Wormleggin wonders who the hell knows of his sissy-ass toadophobia.
He blames Ross.
He puts guards on watch at Toad Hall.
Ribbit.
Ross and the miners are siding.
Oh, the miners are siding. Stop!
Just stop. Hand Ross aside.
Or a hoe.
Oh, go.
Dr. Eye Candy's having flashbacks.
Sweet Caroline wants to play hide and seek.
But he has a full-blown meltdown.
She calls him a girly man.
The go-between delivers a warning note to Prudy for Drake.
Don't come to Toad Hall! George is hopping mad! There's a trap!
Wormleggin stares at Valentine while Aunt Aggie needles him.
Rickets is a cruel disease. I hope he isn't bullied at school like you were.
My grandfather was a blacksmith, and Ross and Francis never let me forget it.
They didn't care about your grandfather. They cared about that stick up your and the cha-cha heels. Prudy is looking damn exhausted sitting by that fire.
Why? Because she's got another note to deliver.
Beatty's drinking game. Wait, seriously?
Give that girl something else to do besides deliver notes.
She's a Cornwall cougar after all. Give her a little something to cougar on.
Put her to work down at the mines.
Anything.
Stick her on the miners.
She got it going on.
Demelza has to warn Drake that he's walking into Mr. Toad's wild trap.
But the hairy henchman smacks his ass and he goes down.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, Ross comes to the rescue.
Woohoo! He really is a hero.
I like him again.
I never really stopped. Ross is actually glad that Drake Cakes is carrying on the time-honored Poldark tradition
of scaring the shit out of Wormleggin with toads.
One can only imagine young Ross and Francis taunting George.
Toads in your britches, leave us all in stitches. Guess it kinda itches. Look, here come the bitches.
Master G's being sent off to Harrow.
And Aggie says it so that crooked little Mike can take his place.
So he runs off to Drake to say goodbye and give him a gift.
He also tells him that Morwenna's gonna marry that toe sucker. The little go-between delivers a note to Morwenna.
Damn, there's a lot of notes in this show.
More Drake meet on the beach.
Before you know it, Drake Cakes is shirtless.
Yowza, something for the youngsters.
And Morwenna says, that's it, ain't no way I'm marrying that toe sucker now.
Morwenna tells Wormleggin he could shove those matchmaking skills right up his ass.
She ain't no Toho.
But then Wormleggin finds out about Drake Cakes.
She has soiled the family name and Reverend Witless must be released from his obligation.
Okay.
Ow! Caroline overhears Dr. E tell Hugh Armitage that she's a vapid heiress.
Oh, no, he did not. Doesn't he know what she went through to get him out of prison?
Oh, she did call him girly.
And Aggie's picking out her frock for her sweet 100th birthday.
I'll be the oldest surviving Poldark. The hairy henchmen arrive at Nampara to arrest Drake. Wait a minute. Who is that guy?
Cutest extra in Cornwall.
Extra good.
Give him a bigger part.
I bet he's a guitar player.
The gift Master G gave Drake was a family Bible.
Worth 40 shillings, enough to get a man hanged.
Oh, Ross, why couldn't you be magistrate?
Because then we wouldn't have a story.
Credits would roll. Drake Cakes is thrown in jail, so Ross goes to confront Wormleggin.
And now it's time for Apathy Theater.
So, Ross, what can I do for you?
You can let my brother-in-law go.
Nope. Toads.
All right. Can I borrow this book?
No.
This has been Apathy Theater.
Ross's bromance prescription is Help Dr. Eye
He
Candy.
finally tells Sweet Caroline the horrors that he witnessed in prison.
Thank you, Hugh Armitage.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ross tells everyone that it doesn't look good for Drake Cakes.
He needs to find some character witnesses and lawyer up.
And Sam, the preacher man, has to do a few Hail Marys.
He's a Methodist.
Can't hurt.
Witless shows up at Trenwith and says,
The chicks are lined up for me, so I'll get off the pot, as it were.
Wormy gets an idea.
How far would Morwenna go to see Drake released?
Prudy delivers a note.
The Cornwall Courier rides again! Hi-yo, Prudy!
Who are you calling a hoe? Morwenna marries Witless.
I can't look! Drake arrives just in time to see Morwenna walk back up the aisle.
George is gleeful.
Morwenna's horrified.
Drake is horrified. The Cornwall Cougars are horrified.
Yeah, this episode could have been sponsored by Dr. Scholl's corn pads.
Reverend Osborne Whitworth,
Oh my
erotic podiatrist.
God, it's just so great. What are you thinking, Debbie? Oh my God, you guys.
It's a character thing. When you see him sucking toes, you know he's an odious perv.
And Christian Brasington does such an amazing job with
believe
Reverend
him.
Witless. You believe him. He's completely gross. And I don't know if you've seen a picture of him pre.
When he's
Reverend
not
Witless.
playing this.
He's kind of, he's kind of a
nice
hottie.
looking man.
He's a nice little hottie. So
well, I hear he gained a bunch of weight for the role because the book describes him as a portly fellow.
Okay.
And
well, he is just making him as vile as vile can
sucks
be.
those toes with conviction.
Okay, I really want to know what the audition process was for the actress in this scene. Seriously, what did you guys do? Did she just have to come in and like try out a couple of variety of toes?
Just stop.
I just want to know, Damien, were you in on the casting session for this?
Other things happened in the episode.
You know, I'm sorry. Once you see that, you
Somebody
can't
stop the
unsee
toes.
it. I don't know. And now poor Morwenna's married to him.
Our poor
my
little piggies.
God, her poor toes. I hope she's ready for this. Oh my God. So anyway, a horrible, horrible fate for poor Morwenna. But she did it to save her love, Drake, didn't she?
And you would.
Yes,
It's a
of
very
course, of
Shakespearean sort of thing to do.
I know. So, and from according to the previews, it just doesn't look good for her. It looks like it's just going to get bad.
It doesn't look good for a lot of characters in
I
this.
know. Well, Dr. Eye Candy, here he is suffering from PTSD and going through horrible flashbacks.
He have scurvy and Hugh Armitage flawless?
Oh my God, because he's a Burberry model.
I guess so.
He
If
needs
there
to
was
wear the plaid.
One orange left in the prison, and guess who got it? Hugh
Exactly.
Armitage.
You know, Hugh Armitage is looking kind of mighty fine.
Okay, the toad thing.
The toad, George
thing.
and the Toads. This was a funny episode, you guys. Oh my God, it really, hats off to Debbie
Toads.
Horsfield. The Toads were hysterical.
A type of amphibian.
I just loved
Bless
it.
him. Yeah, that was a funny
I
scene.
like that we got a little glimpse of their backstory now, that suddenly Ross and Francis and Wormleggin went to school together as young. They knew each other in school.
Yeah, well, Ross had said, like in season 1, that they had been at school together.
Okay.
But now you hear from Aunt Agatha that they had
They
kind of bullied him.
Well, no
and
wonder he's on a
well, they said putting
tear.
on airs. And had he just said, yeah, my grandfather was a blacksmith and I will kick your butt in my cha-cha heels, it would have been fine.
Exactly.
But instead, he's like, what grandfather? I don't remember any grandfather, so that's why they picked on him.
So anyway, a lot to look forward to in the coming weeks, and Agatha celebrating her 100th birthday.
Oh, she's getting a new
It's
dress.
going to be a throwdown at Dreadwhip. I like that.
Yeah, and you want something good to happen to Aunt Agatha because she really, since Elizabeth remarried, it's been miserable.
I'm curious, and I haven't read the book, so I'm curious to know that, that she's allowed to live there, and he absolutely despises the fact that she's there. But is it because she's a Poldark, and it's a Poldark house, maybe?
And if he threw her out of Trenwith, that would look bad on him.
Right.
I think that's part
There'd
of
be a
it.
price to pay.
Even though I'm not through all the books yet, because they went through quite a few in the first couple of seasons. I haven't gotten this far yet, but I really love Aunt Agatha, and I love the actress playing her. She's fabulous. And when she is serious and on, she is on.
She
and when
really
she's
is.
like off in her Aunt Agatha land with her, her tarot cards and her
the mark of a great
Yeah,
actress,
she
really
is-
nuanced and just really perfect as Aunt Agatha. And now it's time for comments and tweets.
Yay!
Yay! We received so many wonderful comments once again.
Thank
you guys
you.
are flooding all our social media with amazing comments and tweets.
Thank you so much.
And we love reading all of them. We can't read all of them, of course, but we're going to read some of them. Yeah, you want to start off?
Hiker 200. Perv is the right word for Reverend Whitworth, ladies. I snorted when Wormy stepped on Valentine. Love you, ladies. Wish you ladies were off to save Dr. Eye Candy.
We would love to save
Can't wait
Dr.
for Journey
Eye
to
Candy.
Poldark.
Oh, thank you. Okay, from Tamir. I look forward to watching every week. You guys are so insightful and funny from Scotland.
Yay, Scotland.
I love that. Hello and welcome.
We've got Supersonic Fran. Ladies, you are amazing. Kisses from Italy.
Oh, Italia. Molto bene. And I don't know if I'm going to say your name right.
Johanna?
Oulette. That's a beautiful name. Love your recap as the worm turns, and Real Housewives were spot on. Hilarious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love doing it. I have another one to read here from Godi Bovine. I hope I'm saying that correct. I am watching BBC One in Belgium.
Yay.
First time I watch you ladies, hilarious. I'll try to watch again. She's rereading The Black Moon. Thank you. Well, like we said last week when we visited the set of Poldark, Aidan Turner was sweet enough to sign a whole bunch of items for us to give away to you, our audience. So anytime you leave a comment or tweet, your name is going to go in the tricorn hat. And each week from here on, we're going to pull for some exciting prizes. This week is the autographed coloring book signed on the first page and the inside. Isn't that exciting? Okay, and Elyse is going to draw. Let's go, we got all the hats.
You mix, I'll
Mix
draw.
it up, mix it up. Okay, close your eyes.
I want to get some at the bottom. I'm going to get
Here we go, whoops, one fell.
Okay. Okay, wait, pull. Got it.
Who's the winner?
Elizabeth Hance.
Oh,
Yeah, from Washington D.C.
Oh,
So
Elizabeth.
you ladies are amazing. Probably my favorite recap of the season so far. Y'all had me laughing and grinning from ear to ear. I love Drake and Morwenna too. I've read the books and I can tell you it's definitely not smooth sailing from here.
Oh boy.
Can't wait for you to see. Much love from Washington D.C.
Oh, well, thank you and congratulations
Elizabeth.
to you, Elizabeth. This book is going to be on its way to you, signed by Mr. Turner himself. Now, everyone, don't forget to follow us on all our social media accounts. On Twitter, we're at PoldarkDish and at Anglophile TV.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.
Yes, everywhere, and tell a friend.
Tell lots of friends.
Bring everybody to the party. Thank you all once again for watching. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're the Poldark Dish. Rawr.